Hey y'all, hey.
Hey y'all, hey.
Listen, welcome back to our page, Just Us. I am Patricia Chanel, honey.
And I'm Byron Harris.
Yes, and we are the Harrises. Before we go any further, listen, go ahead and like this video and don't forget to subscribe as well, okay?
So click that notification button so that when we do drop new content, you'll know what we do.
Yes. So, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is for you. Listen, y'all, we're not going to be before you long tonight, but we thank you for joining us and stopping in and chat with us for just a few minutes. Listen, he absolutely loves it, okay? He loves it. What am I talking about? Being a coach. He loves being a coach. My husband is a coach, y'all.
Yes.
A coach.
Yes. Middle school.
Yep.
Middle school football.
Yeah, middle school football. And being married to a coach is it's exciting and it's interesting. And it's fun. So what kind of job does your spouse have? And like how does their job affect you? So I want to go ahead and put that question out there.
It's good.
Okay.
So drop in the comment section, what job does your spouse have and what was it, baby? What was that one?
How does their job affect you?
Yes.
Because being married to a coach, it does affect me.
So just for some clarity, are we talking about extracurricular jobs or are we just talking about like
job? That's your job.
Well, I mean,
that is not an extracurricular job. It's a job. You get a paycheck.
Okay.
There you have extracurricular job.
There you have it.
A job is a job.
Well, I was gonna say, I only said it because teaching is my job, and then coaching is like
your job.
My job. Okay, there it is. So yes, what kind of job does your spouse have, and how does that job affect you?
Thank you. Extracurricular jobs. What? A job is a job is a job is a job. Right?
Job is a job.
So, being married to a coach is interesting in the fact that, for me, of course, it's always got stories, comes in with stories about, practice and all of these things. But then it affects me in ways, for me, like, it makes them work longer hours. Now, some of you might have, your spouse's job might, require them to work longer hours. And if that is the case, how do you feel about that? Because for me, honey, I don't like it. Okay. I don't like it. And so for those of you who don't know, we've been married almost 2 years now. And so I say that to say this. It might be because we're still newlyweds. You know what I'm saying? That might be the case.
It could be. I hope it stays like that though.
I think it will.
I pray that it stays.
I believe it will. Those of you who have been married a bit longer,
yeah,
maybe drop your drop your perspective.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I know, from hearing people talk about different things, as they've been married longer, their perspectives start to kind of shift on things. Coach's wife. Now there are perks to it. Like, I'm excited to see him do what he loves to do. Hence the name of the video. You know what I'm saying? He absolutely loves it because
win and lose.
Yeah, coach. He likes.
I'm not coach.
He loves coaching.
I do. I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. So, football and then softball.
Yes. Also a girls softball coach.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's a whole nother story. But.
Well, yeah.
As far as in the sport, not the coach's wife thing, but the sport. But anyway, go ahead. I digress.
Where are you going? I was gonna say, what do you like most about coaching?
So for me personally, it's just the fact of being able to see my players grow. You know, from the beginning of the season, the middle, and also the end. It's kind of like teaching. You know, so just being able to see them grow, and then also watching them take what you learn and then using it on the football field or softball field. That's what I really enjoy, and just watching young men grow up to become more talented, more knowledgeable, more gifted young men.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, the thing I always liked about sports is just the type of discipline that it
Yes.
Provides, and the level of responsibility
Mhm.
that it provides, and things like that. So I've always loved that, and I love to see my husband, be able to share that with young men, and then with the softball, the young ladies, and then of course with our sons. So it kind of
Trickle down.
it all works
All
together. It all
comes
works together. Okay.
All works together.
One
thing I can say, it seems like you learn a different type of morals and values from sports. I mean, you learn your family morals and values, and you learn some from school. But then when you're outside after hours and you just working, it's like you learn something new from not only from people who are older than you, which i.e. your coaches, but also from like your teammates. So, that's coming from a athlete's perspective. Because of course I played sports growing up, so I learned a lot from my coaches. Things that I wouldn't say that I wouldn't learn from like my parents, but you learn something different from being an athlete. I mean, it's like on the job training. It's the best way to learn is on the job, and I gotta teach you while you learn on the job.
I mean,
yeah.
So I think for me, a challenge with being a coach's wife is having to listen to the criticisms that come from like the fans in the stands when I'm just trying to enjoy the game and cheer my husband on. Okay.
Cheer the husband on.
Everybody want to be a coach in the stands.
Yeah,
okay?
You got those coaches.
Everybody want to be a coach in the stands. Everybody know what that play should have been and what they should have done right there. But you're not out there, okay? So, but anyway, so I think that was the biggest challenge as far as being at the game and being the coach's wife. So the biggest challenge for me at home is, right, guess I'll be home in another 2 hours. And then I think for me, when he didn't drive to the games, like, so he could just leave after the game, like, oh yeah, I rode the bus. Why you ride the bus? Get in the car, drive to the game, and then drive your butt home. Because then when he gets it to the school,
gas, everybody.
I ain't worried about no gas. Get on to the house. Because then when he gets back to school, he gotta wait for the parents, and the parents don't be wanting to pick up the kids. And so then, anywho, I guess now I digress. But yeah. But yeah, I love being a coach again because he loves being a coach. So I mean, why wouldn't I love to see my husband doing something that he absolutely loves to do? Because just like I say, he absolutely loves it.
I do.
So
I do.
Yeah. I do. And I love when I get to catch those moments where he's like in his element, or something like that. Maybe running a play or something, telling the boys what they're about to do. Yeah. And then he has this moment sometimes where he turns around his little hat backwards and he walking on a field. Yep. I'm like, oh, just go, coach.
Ain't got nothing to do with the game.
Nothing to do with the game.
Did you come to see the game? No.
I came to see the coach. This coach. Okay. I'm just saying. What's your spouse do? Your husband or your wife? So let us know. And if they have, multiple jobs, which job affects you the most and how does it affect you? I mean, we want to know. Yeah. Talk to us. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I think.
Coach's wife.
Coach's wife here. So yeah, share with us your experiences with your spouse's job and how it may affect you. And don't get me wrong. Listen, the income is awesome, but I have always said that I never want my husband to have a job that just takes him away from the house, like all the time. We are not that hard up for cash, okay? We're not. So we're gonna live where in our means, okay? We're gonna whatever thus saith the Lord, and I believe that if the Lord provides it, then He's gonna provide the provisions for everything to be met, for every need to be met. You know what I'm saying? And He is not gonna have us out there slaving, away and then not being able to enjoy the things that He's given us, including my spouse.
Enjoy one another. Yeah.
Hello. Can I get an amen?
It's important.
Thank you. Somebody, I know you put amen. Hallelujah. So,
somebody said it.
Yeah. So, the coach's wife. That's me. The coach. Le coach. I don't even know what coach is in Spanish.
I don't know. Coach.
Probably is. Okay, y'all. Well, that's it. Hey, we want to say yes. So you all know that we are an umbrella under Expressions LLC. Okay, have a Think Warm Drive. Okay, so we have the Think Warm Drive coming up. Okay, well, it's not coming up. It's going on right now until December 17th, because that is the date of our next live event, which will be in Burlington, North Carolina. So if you are local or somewhere nearby, come on out. Anyway, Think Warm. If you are not local and you would love to give or donate to this cause, please do so. You can go online to expressionsllc.org and you can donate that way, or you can do PayPal or Cash App. So we do accept PayPal, Cash App, and then you can pay online by credit card or debit card. So we thank you in advance. Think Warm, it's on the screen. Yes, thank you. Right?
Do we have any drop-off locations?
Yes, 2606 Phoenix Drive in
Suite 616.
Yes.
616. Suite 616.
Yes, in Greensboro, North Carolina. And Think Warm, it is giving socks and clothes and hats and scarves and coats, all of those things to help people who are out in the streets during these times, during these cold winter times. And this is just our little part to be able to do a little something. We're not at the place where we got a building yet that we can say, you know, come on in or something like that. That's something I'm thinking about too. But yeah, so Think Warm. There we go. Think Warm. Yeah, we ain't
the wife of the coach.
Absolutely. Don't forget those jobs and how it affects you, your life, and all of those things. I mean, because that can lead to a whole bigger conversation. So, I am interested to see.
Yeah, I was about to say conversation I want to read about.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what y'all have to say. So, we thank y'all for joining us. But in this moment, we out. Okay. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the
notification bell.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Peace.